Welcome back to more of a Talos Principle. I'm Dear Darling, and who are we? What is our purpose? Why don't we answer these questions together? Or something like that. As we get straight back into it, what were we doing? I don't know, because it's been a little bit of time since I last played Talos Principle, but the first episode has gone up, and, you know, people seem to be like, ooh, yeah, no, wait, hold on. I played this game with a controller, didn't I? Or did I play it with a keyboard and mouse? I don't remember. Let's get the controller out. Oh, I'm sorry, just knocked over the bottle. This is very unprofessional. I apologise, and you can hear my little controller ringtone as I plug it in. Wait. It's very quiet. Hopefully you heard that. What are we doing? We've done World 6. Okay, so we're going on to World 7. That seems reasonable. We're still collecting things. This does not require any new mechanics as of yet. I mean, we haven't even unlocked the new mechanic yet, which looks to be a fan, so that's fair enough. How long's this been here? Family? Let's talk to the terminal first. List. Athena 9.text. She examined the symbol of a fragment she found in the buried city. Again, the owl. What could its significance be? It seemed as if they had been scattered about in the labyrinth by some unseen hand for a purpose that yet eluded. Most likely, the owl was the sigil of the author of these words, which had so a nebulous memory, as if from a previous life. The owl was a symbol of and the goddess outside under the moon, or perhaps on the city walls when the wind rose. But there was no time to contemplate this further now. For the automatons had seen her, and the mechanical arms extended towards the fragment and ran as their beams converged on. I should probably stop doing these weird beepy noises to like simulate corruption of data, but it's really fun, so... don't know what that's about. That sounds like a short story, though. Articles, the singularity is coming, comment 104. User Alex16 reply report. You know, the more I think about it, the more I believe that no one is actually worried about AIs taking over the world or anything like that. No matter what they say, what we're really worried about is that someone might prove, once and for all, that consciousness can arise from matter. And I kind of understand why they find it so terrifying. If we can create a sentient being, where does that leave a soul? Without mystery, how can we see ourselves as anything other than machines? And if we are machines, what hope do we have that death is not the end? What really scares people is not the artificial intelligence of a computer, but the natural intelligence they see in the mirror. Whoa, dude, deep. And also probably actually kind of fair. Not for everyone, but to a certain extent, I'd definitely see the ground they hold with that. Nadia Sarabai, AMA, this is one of the people in the project, isn't it? As one of the founders of a modern sciences of pneumatics, many credit you with inventing the term itself. How do you see the state of science today? Sorry, I said science twice. Mixed. On the one hand, the existence of Institute of Applied Pneumatics and a couple of similar organisations is highly encouraging. On the other hand, the degree to which science is seen as serving purely military or corporate causes is, in my opinion, stopping us from exploring many important avenues of research. In a sense, it's people like Alexandra Drennan who are the real pioneers today, who have the enthusiasm and dedication that the system as a whole seems to be lacking. Alexandra is a person who does all the vocal recordings, I believe, if I recall correctly. There's a lot of lore going on, which is actually quite hard to remember, but I'm doing my best. Do you think that technology poses a danger to humanity? No, technology is just a tool. What we do with it is up to us. The Extended Lifespan Project. Crazy or visionary? Both. Arkady Chernyshevsky. Crazy or visionary? Both. Arkady, is that you? Ref. To Alan Jameson. Scenario Gen. So far all the puzzles are solvable, and completely within the necessary parameters. Alexandra had some more tweaks she wanted to suggest, but I think we're heading in the right direction here, so these are, I assume, the puzzles that we're doing. They're the ones that they created, or something along those lines.
When I was in 9th grade, my parents took me to Pompeii.
To Pompeii?
At first, I was amazed
What a holiday.
by the feeling of walking through an ancient city.
I guess we'll go left to
But
right,
then I suddenly
as per
got
usual.
scared. I realized
Like a sort of
that I was walking
water
through
pool.
a real place, where real people had lived, people like myself, with mothers and fathers and lives and hopes and dreams.
There's a feeling of Sonder,
Now
I believe.
it was all gone forever. I ran to my father, crying,
Aw.
and told him about this. And he said, I remember so clearly.
Pesky little
He said,
buzzers.
yes, but we are here.
We are in the
So
present.
long as there are people in the streets, the past isn't really gone.
So I'm just trying to have a look around and see what we got going on around here. I don't know what was... Is that a star? I can see a star. Okay, so if we bring a... No, we don't bring a jammer here. If we bring the blue laser over here, we can get a star. Noted. Let's probably pick up this, the connector. I just realised they'd had names this entire time. Wow, you see that was so bright in the sun for a second there. Wow, that's blinding. So this is a laser emitter. A red one. That's a hint system, which... Well, we've used it twice, but it hasn't given us a hint, and I don't really want hints yet, at least. So it's not something we need to be particularly concerned about. Okay, so that's where we can do a red laser. Excuse you. That's very rude of you. So we can connect this, and is that another connector over there? We might as well connect it here for now. Whether we actually need to or not is an entirely different question. Ah, I see. Okay, we have a problem that these things are being too annoying. How do we get the cube then? Because the cube's what we used to block it last time. I guess we could use these to block them. What's this called? Two pesky little, like, bots or something. So these very much are the pesky things. Is there an interesting angle we can take to, do it? It seems like we can do it from here and completely bypass the problem. For now, I think it will become a problem later. Well, we'll have to connect it from there if we want to connect through here, but for now, just to let us in, I think that's a good start. Ah, it does block it eventually, okay. But we do have a cube now, which we can use to block things, should we so desire. We've got another connector, which we need. Where's this blue laser emitter? Okay. So how far away can this go? This can probably go... It basically has to be in here, doesn't it? And we need to use this cube to trap one of them. But which one? Do we? I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Can this see the connector there? It can't see the connector here. It has to go... It has to essentially go around the corner. Well, for now, let's hold on. Let's block this off just so we can have free reign of thought over this sort of thing. So we can move back and forth clearly. I'm just trying to see if there's an interesting angle which we can get to this connector from. It doesn't seem like there is one, apart from over here. And I'm also trying to keep an eye out to see if there's like a hidden blue laser emitter somewhere. It's weird there's a blue laser receptor, but no emitter. I'm not really sure what to make of that. So this direct line of sight seems to me to be the most obvious way to connect these things up. Like this. The thing is, how can we keep both of them away for long enough? Is there a way we can get one of the connectors in here to also block off a path? Is there an angle where it works out? Or is there an angle where we can bypass it entirely? That's the sort of question. See, I'm not convinced there is. Or we could use the block to, instead of stopping one of them, which I think is the deception, I think we can use it to raise up the thing. Can't we? I mean, it's a tactic we used multiple times before. We raise it above the pesky little... whatever they're called. And I think we should... they just get in the way. That one does, I think. It's just in the way. It's just in the way. So perhaps if we use a little bit of mathematics on our side... Do we have mathematics on our side? Hold on. Because we have to be over here. I'm just trying to think. Because we definitely need it on for a long enough time. Is that still too high? Maybe we can just physically block this. Is that really not high enough? Are you kidding me? That... I'm just saying, in my eyes, that looks like it totally blocks it. Okay, I think the idea... Because we only have one block. And we don't have two things to block the things. I mean, we should test this. We should see if a connector is able to block these. Which they are. But the thing is, we can't put a connector in here because it no longer has a line of... Or, at least I cannot think of a way we can put a connector in here which will block them things. I mean, we could put the connector here. But then we got no line of sight on this thing. And that's kind of what we need to get that laser over there. Plus, if we put it over here, we won't even need to block off this thing in the first place. I feel like I'm onto something with putting it on top of a cube. That seems to make the most sense to me. I wonder if there's a sense of time. No, because whatever solution we come up with, it has to be, in my opinion, at least my understanding of it so far, is it has to work basically all the time. Like, there can't be like a split second where this little thing walks in front of it, because it needs to not only open that gate, it needs to open this gate as well. Oh, never mind. Apparently not. Apparently we're just okay like that? Really? Alright. I mean, I'm not going to complain. It's just surprising, I suppose, if anything. What? How do we get this blue laser, though? That's my question. I haven't even seen a blue laser in this level. I haven't even seen a place it could be. I'm surprised this is the solution. I feel like this should not be the solution. I mean, I guess that's a long enough time, but okay, fair enough. It's a bit longer than I expected. Oh, we had a bit longer than we expected, but I'm gonna turn that off. That's gonna be very annoying if that continuously goes on the entire time. Can we bring a laser outside the level? Oh, we need something to connect it to. But like, theoretically, if we had like... Does this work? What? That's how we get a blue laser. Assuming there's a blue laser on that level. Okay. Sorry, I don't know why I said that so weirdly. Okay, then we... Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's get this done. Hold on. That's how we get the stars. We had to interact with them between levels. That's so cool. Or at least I think that's cool. Maybe you don't think it's cool. I think it's super cool. Okay, so we need to get this connected because we need to bend a blue laser around the corner. I was wondering that because we saw one of those stars before and it required a red laser, and I was like, oh, we'll find a red laser in this level, and I was like, there's no red laser in this level. And it made no sense to me. This makes perfect sense. That's clever. It may stop the object, but it's not going to stop the laser. Because I guess the laser isn't an object. So what we'll do, we'll set this up preemptively. We won't connect it to anything. We'll just put it here for now. Oh, wait, hold on. That's not going to work. We'll put it like that. That's got line of sight. So if there is actually a blue laser on that level, we can shine it into there. We can get the star that's in this world. Okay, that's going to take some exploration of the other levels as well to really figure out how that works. Oh, we just got an off-the-beaten path sort of thing over here. It's surprising how many off-the-beaten paths there are. Maybe there's like a computer terminal hidden around here? Or is it just a nice little vantage point on the ocean? Really makes you think. Our feet, which we can't see, splashing in the water. The beautiful clouds. Seriously, the clouds look really good in this game. Are these just photos? These must be photos. Or some sort of texture. Oh, look at that. That's like insane. You know, it's like how The Good Little Dinosaur or whatever for Pixar, like revolutionized how they like make clouds appear or something. How they render clouds. I can't remember exactly. There's a good video about it, but I can't really recall. Pinhole windows. Hello, QR code. These sigils are becoming harder to reach. I dread what the next temple holds in store. And at the end, what? Eternal life? There's got to be another way. Oh, is that our reward for doing all these puzzles? We get eternal life. Honestly, that's not a bad reward. I was just doing it because puzzles are fun, to be honest. Let us see. So we've got pinhole windows. Just making sure there's nothing like hidden around that I'm not privy to. There's a very suspicious blocked off bit over there. I don't really know. So we've got sort of blue and red receptors over here. We've got a red receptor looking for a pinhole window to open that. We need a blue one, as is through there we got the shape. Okay, so we need to open the blue window. To do that we need this connector open. Okay, so this screams to me like this sort of puzzle is all going to be about line of sight and figuring out where we can see things, where we can see things. We can already see both of them through here, so that kind of solves all the problems with the red laser. Straight off the bat. Now it's all about trying to figure out how to get the blue laser across. Ah, that's going to be an issue, isn't it? Okay, so we need this to keep open. I see the issue now. I see the issue. Okay, so this blue laser, let's think about it. What's a minimum amount of connectors we need for this blue laser? We could maybe do it with 1 if we're very careful with how we do it. This can see both, just. But the problem now is there's a collision. So now the problem is, how do we get the red laser through this sort of mess to both opportunities? My hunch is that we can go around this blue laser, maybe, if we're careful about it. This one can see both of them, just about. And we've got to make sure we're behind the blue one. That seems like it'll work out. And then if we grab the other laser, connect it to that one, and connect it to this red one, I think we'll be okay. I think. We're bypassing the problem with these pinhole cameras. See, very much about line of sight, but very much being about carefully considering what you can and can't see. Like this. Seems good. Perfect. A very satisfying noise once you solve a puzzle. Much easier than the other one. Well, the other one wasn't even that bad. I can't even remember the other one now. Oh yeah, we just had to think out. Well, actually, we actually got the solution reasonably early. I just didn't believe it was the solution, so, you know, it's kind of on me. Identifying you have a solution is as much of a problem as actually figuring out the solution to the puzzle in the first place. Would you believe it? Maybe that's controversial, maybe it isn't. Hello, QR code. I have read a message on the wall that speaks of a world of endless sand. I would like to make it I would like to make it far enough to see that. That sounds really boring. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure it's pretty, but like, I'm sure being there isn't very fun. Trapped inside. Okay. So we've got a blue laser. I wonder if there's any way we can actually take these sort of equipment outside of the emancipation grid or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. That's just what it's called on Portal. So I see. Okay. So this is a conundrum. How do we get this out of there? Do we need to get it out of there? Where's the thing? It's over here. Do we need to get it out of there? Yeah, it seems like it. Like, we definitely need one connector here to open up this thing, unless there's a window here, which there's not. So from there, okay, if we can see something there, we can't see it through there, so that's the conundrum. It's not really a conundrum, is it? It's not really all that trapped inside. Surely we can just do it from this side and then just take it out. Am I overthinking this? I must be overthinking this, hold on. Connect this up with that just to get it done. It's a lot simpler than I anticipated. And then we now take this one, connect it to that one. Connect it here. Done. Simples. Squeak. I probably should do these puzzles in order of green ones, yellow, red, because that seems to be the order of their difficulty. This isn't the one which needs a blue laser in it, is it? Like, we could shine a blue laser out, but I don't know. Could we see? We can't see that. No, we can't. Okay. So it has to be one of these two. With a blue laser. This one could just about see it if it had one. Locked from inside. Excuse me? Didn't I just do this level? Trapped inside. Never mind. It's a similar sort of concept, so I was like, okay, locked from inside. What have we got? We got a red laser, we've got a red emitter, that's a red receiver. That's where we need to go. We currently have no tools to work with. This seems to be a rather large level. We've got a single connector, okay. We've got only one place really to plug that connector into. What does this require? This requires a jammer of sorts. Okay, I mean, let's just do the obvious step first. We'll see what tools we get access to through here. That is a bright sun. We get access to a tree, which is, you know, unique. We get access to two other connectors. That gives us access to another connector, so that seems like the best thing to do. Okay. Probably shouldn't have done it like this, huh? Should probably do it a bit more like this, so we at least get line of sight on it. in case we need a red laser through here, which we do. Wait, how are we gonna... Can this see that? The gap barely. You can only see it over there, which I'm not sure is gonna fly. I mean, maybe it will. It seems like quite a tight angle. Something like this? I don't know if I'll be able to see it. You know what we should have done? We should have just done it like this. Come on. Is this gonna work? I feel like this sort of pixel pushing is probably not the way to solve it. Or at least should not be the way to solve it. I mean, I guess it works. So, oh, I should have connected this up beforehand. This seems like a strange solution. This can't be right. Why even is it? That seems a bit strange, but, you know, if it works, it works, and I'm not really going to complain about it for now. And if anything, we can actually connect it up all three ways, can't we? We might as well have it open both these doors, rather than just one of the doors. If you can get one tool to do multiple jobs, I don't see why not. As we take our own connector through here, so we can open up the blue one, and we get access to yet another laser. So yet another connector. And then this is probably when we'll find out what the actual challenge in this puzzle is. Because right, so far it's been quite straightforward. Now the challenge is get a red laser through here. Right. Okay, that is actually quite a challenge. So this opens up to where? To here. Okay, so if we can get this open, we can now abandon everything else. Okay, I see. So that's the challenge of this part is get this open. Now we no longer need that one. I think. Yeah, I think we should be good. And we can use this one to now unlock, now get the red one across. If we just plug it in like this, drop it here. Now we can move that one across because now we don't need to get into that area anymore. Simple as enough, it's just a very, very big level. This sort of pixel, like, precision thing doesn't seem right for a solution to me. It seems like... That seems like a very mechanical solution rather than a logical based solution. But I'm not going to say it's a puzzle's fault. It could just be my fault that there was an easier way to do it and I just chose to do it in a very most precise pixel based way possible. Which is not necessarily recommended. You know, we've nearly unlocked B and C, which as I understand it are just different areas. But, you know, we'll get onto those after we finish A. I'm not sure if we'll get all the stars first or if we'll just sort of do something else. We might leave stars till the very end once we've beaten the crux of the game, I think. Because stars definitely seem like the most challenging parts of trying to, one, find out even where they are, and then two, figure out how to get them. So we've got another red level. Windows into a labyrinth. Blue laser? Red laser? A jammer? So this is where we need to go. Although over here we can't see what we need to open it yet. Windows into a labyrinth. So this, I'm going to assume, is just basically a big maze and it's got so many things everywhere. We're just going to struggle to find exactly how we get anywhere through this place. Interesting, there's a red laser in here. There's no blue laser like we expected. But the other one had a blue laser, so maybe that's the one we need. Okay, well, I mean, it seems rather straightforward what we have to do so far. We don't have many options, if anything. Like, it's kind of a forced move, isn't it? To open this door. And we'll see what we got access to. We've got access to another red receiver. Multiple red receivers, so we can get a jammer as well. Priority number 1, getting this connector. What's over through here? Who knows? That's how we get to that place. I see. Okay, let's get this jammer first. This jammer's going to be pivotal, I believe, to our victory, our success. Because this will allow us to bypass some of the laser grids, the laser things, and we can use it to just basically scout on ahead and see what we got waiting for us beyond yonder these doors. It looks like to me we have to take the jammer actually to that last door. No, there is a laser there. Okay. There's no good way to access that laser though, so that screams to me jammer that last door and laser this one. So I assume we've got to set up the lasers somewhere around here. I don't understand what this is for. Why do we need... Oh, we need this to go backwards. Maybe? Oh no, there's another connector. Oh, I see. Okay, let's get that other connector then. Yeah, this is a lot to sort of keep a tally of in your mind, isn't it? The more tools we have to play with, the better. And from there we can really sort of establish what we're trying to do. And what we're trying to do is open up this laser door. So we got this, so we don't need that laser anymore. What is the best way to open up? Ah, we need something to open up this one. So it will shine through here. Well, it needs to... Whatever opens this one needs to be able to see that laser receptor. There's not a lot of options, I'm going to be honest. You can see it from here. Perhaps if we move this laser connector... Well, that's a thing, isn't it? Hold on. If we have something opening this door, it also needs to shine a laser through here. And then this one will probably connect here and there. I've got to assume, but there's nothing else over here. This is not like a secret path, it's not. So we don't need to open, but we can ignore that door now. This laser... Do we need a laser to go through here? We need a laser to at least shine through here, but it can be over here. Oh, in fact, we could just do it through this way, couldn't we? Ah, I see. I think that's okay. I might be forgetting about a door here or there, but, you know, that's a problem I'll run into later, I suppose. So we need this one, to keep this door open. Or do we? If we, okay, hold on. Jam this door. Move this. Jam that door from the other side. Jam this door from the other side. I think that's what we need to do. So we can set everything up, then we can walk back through here when we need to. So this connector, if only we can toss it through that window. Hold on, we can do that afterwards. Let's do this connector first. We no longer need to open this door for now, and we can close it again afterwards. It won't matter. But we will put it here. It doesn't matter that it can't see anything currently. We just need to be able to see it. Because we need you, Jammer, later, but we can deal with you later. We need you, Jammer, to open this door for us. Maybe? Hold on. Where's that angle I said before? I've got it. Hold on. We need something on this side to open this receptor. It can't be like that. Can it? Maybe it can. Hold on. Take this jammer for now. Trapped inside, as the name would suggest. Jam this for now. This, we can now open this door. And get the other connector, and maybe now we can open this door in some sort of very cyclical way. Like this. And then we take away the jammer. And it's like we've opened it through the door that it's being opened by. How very interesting. Oh, we need two. Oh no. Oh no. I've been outsmarted. Okay, well, which of these would be the easiest? Certainly not the most central one. Okay, so we probably use a jammer for the most central one. We need to now get a laser through here. That's tough. Wait, no, hold on. That's fine, actually. Because we can use the jammer now. Now we got the jammer through to hold open that door, get that connector in, move a previous connector, So now we can get this one in. Now we can use this connector to... Wait, no, hold on. We need one connector here, don't we? We need to move that outside one. Ah, I put it in the wrong place. It's actually going to matter. It needs to be in this window. Reach. Okay. Maybe we can deal with this anyway. What's the furthest along we can put this? I already put it furthest along. That's a problem. Okay, well, we need to go back and fix our mistakes, unfortunately. We need to go back and redo... Well, we might not have to redo all of this, but it's certainly what it seems like we have to do. Actually, we don't have to redo much. We just have to pick up this jammer, go backwards. Move that one. I believe. Who knew this had been such a costly mistake to put this? Here. I don't know, that seems a bit tight where it's meant to be. Well, the problem is we can't unconnect that yet, can we? We can do it back and forth though. We can do a sort of incremental thing. You can't see that one anymore? Seems like the furthest back you'll go. I don't know if that's quite the angle we need though. No, we really need you in that corner. Okay, This is a little bit of finagling. But don't you worry. I think we got this in the bag. With a sort of back and forth thing over and over again. This doesn't feel right. You know, this just feels intrinsically wrong, what I'm doing. Not like in an ethically way. Ethically? Well, that's not a word. Ethical way. Just like a... This doesn't feel like the spirit of a puzzle sort of way. Yeah, we put it... hold on, we didn't need to do it in 2 steps. We could have just done it in 1 step. I forgot we got a jammer, don't we? So we don't actually need to open this door with a laser. We can just jam it and then readjust and then put the lasers down as we need be. So we've got the laser there. Just move back in a straight line. Connect it over here. Wait, no, hold on. We need to get this connector through first, and then we need to do that. So this can... No, we need to get the jammer through. To jam on this side, and then we get the connector through. This is why it's locked inside. We're locking ourselves in, basically. And then we can switch around our roles a bit. Just like this. There we go, there we go. A bit of a nuisance to get everything sorted out, but once we got it sorted out, perfectly fine. And we are now legitimately trapped inside, so hopefully it gives us a shortcut to get back out again. Hopefully that gate falls or something. Perfect. 33 minutes, there's a little bit overtime. No blue laser on this one. I do want to have a quick look to see if we can get this blue... I don't know, how are we going to get the blue laser out? Or we can't get it out of this one. Oh, it is this one. The one with the blue laser we can get out of. I just want to see if I can quickly figure out how to get the blue laser out of here. Oh, I suppose it's quite easy with that there, isn't it? We could just sort of... like this? Does that work? Maybe. What was the sprint button? I said I wasn't going to sprint much because of motion sickness, but... or potential motion sickness causing, but... you know, that's very far away, so... hope you don't mind me sprinting a little bit there. To open this up, and collect our well-deserved star. Look at that. We can use levels to interact with each other. Very sort of meta, isn't it? Bad Guys, you had a very sort of similar meta level discovery thing like that, so there we go. This done. And I suppose next time we'll continue on with whatever is the next world, World 8? I don't know what world we're on. We'll see if our little, what's it called? Computer has much to say. Has it got an alert? Hopefully not. Because this episode's already long enough. There we go. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been the Talos Principal. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscriptions, shares are greatly appreciated. Join me Dear Darling Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope we can see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.